Hey, everybody, I'm Terry Shropshire back at you again with the Business Exchange, and we're talking to some superstars in the financial arena in regards to the Financial Freedom Conference, which is going to take place on June 14th, 2025. So it's June 14th, and it's Juneteenth. So we're going to talk to one of the superstars in the financial realm. Her name is Billionaire Barbie, not to be confused with the superstar Bayou Barbie of the WNBA. This is the Billionaire Barbie.
That's right.
See, the Bayou Barbie has some millions, but the Billionaire Barbie, she got a lot more, and she's trying to get more than that.
That's
So,
right.
and she decided to take place or to participate in a financial freedom seminar. So I wanted to talk to you, first of all, introduce yourself and talk to you why you decided to participate in this momentous day, in a momentous conference.
Hi, guys. My name is Billionaire Barbie here. I'm a seven-figure tax credit funding specialist, taxes being my specialty. And the powerhouse, of course, is going to be lifestyle content. So I decided to join the conference because, number one, Alexis Scott is my little sister. We're very, very, very close. We've been talking about bringing this to life for maybe about the last 3 years, but now just felt like the right time to do it. The other reason is that I really have a heart for women, and I really do have a heart for empowering women and teaching them, the power of digital marketing, how they can use their everyday lifestyle content to market not only taxes or credit or funding, but any brand. So I decided to do it so that I can show women, the power they hold in their hand with that phone.
So give me some examples of what you've seen, what you've done in terms of digital marketing to become a multimillionaire. What do you mean by
Okay.
that?
Okay, so I started in the hair industry actually. I made my first $1 million in hair. I was a celebrity hairstylist. That's how I met Alexis. And I have a very successful hair company called Billionaire's Hair. So that was my first baby. And it essentially taught me how to market. I got into taxes in 2022, and I just essentially used the same things that I had learned from marketing my hair company and taxes, but I just turned it up a few notches and it just worked like a charm. And so I think that's where I found my strategy. I realized that when you present things in a certain way with a certain aesthetic for Instagram, and then you have a certain level of knowledge, it really does catch on and it catches on really fast. So, equally, just like how I was successful in hair, I was successful in taxes very fast. My first year, I made $1 million, and I developed a technique called the year round 1K per day tax strategy. So it's something that teaches other people all the different ways that they can make money off the tax end. Because nobody's individual or situation is the same.
Okay.
So everybody's tax situation is different. So I just developed strategies for all classes of income. And it really is a thing that goes year round. So once I just got into it and I started to learn more about it, I just took off with it.
Okay. I expect you to elaborate on this more at the conference. But what are some
Yeah.
of the things that we're missing out on? What are us regular people who are not, see, somebody like me, I can't count to three with two hands, okay? I am a word master, but I am a mathematical idiot. Help me out. What am I missing? What am I not doing?
Okay, so here's the thing that most people miss when it comes down to taxes. It's all about how much you made, how much you spent, and then what you spent money on. And then there's different ways, just like even as a business owner, that you could structure yourself so that you could really maximize your tax savings. And in a lot of cases, still get like a pretty good amount back as a refund as well. But it's just about knowing what deductions you have naturally, and it's really about a deep dive into your income, honestly, because most people have a lot of stuff that they don't know. And the IRS puts it in like jargon. You're not going to understand it. So they're not going to make it easy for you to be able to take advantage of these savings and these deductions. So I just kind of simplify it and put it in a layman's term way. Because even with my clients, I'm still doing a lot of educating with them. I'm looking at their finances. I'm telling them, hey, okay, this looks good. We can do this year, but if you do this for the rest of the year, next year we could be looking like this. So it is a lot of tax strategy and tax planning involved. And then on the flip side of that, when they either save abundantly or they're getting a refund back, I like to show them where to put the money, versus just getting somebody thousands of dollars or saving someone thousands of dollars and then, not telling them what to do with the money. I like for them to reinvest it. And I'm always trying to get someone to start a tax business or a credit business or funding or something just to take advantage of, digital marketing on Instagram. So I think that's really important too.
Good. I'm glad you brought that up, Billionaire
Yeah.
Barbie. That is a good segue to my next question. Everybody is so scared. They're so scared because they don't look like Halle Berry or Michael Ealy or Denzel. They think, well, I'm not pretty enough. I'm not charismatic enough. They're lying to themselves, aren't
They
they?
are. It
Tell me
literally has
why they're
nothing to do with
lying.
that.
Tell
So
me why they're lying.
I'm so glad you brought that up. So glad. Just caught that. Because here's the thing, especially for my heart with women, I want a woman to know like her face and her body, that's just the extra. It's really about what's up here and you learning how to convey what's up here there and then convey that to your bank account. So I my advertising standpoint is a results based standpoint. So I basically sell results. When you sell results, a lot of people can't do that because a lot of things nowadays are scams or they're gimmicks or they just can't produce the cold hard results. But numbers don't lie. So I'm going to lead with the numbers. People don't really care in this realm, what you look like. If you look good, cool, that's icing on the cake. But you could be literally an ogre and like be successful if you know your stuff. So it's all about the education, the knowledge, and knowing what you're talking about. And the only way you can do that is by learning.
Absolutely. And by getting out there and doing it, stop being so scared, right?
That's so true too. Don't be, you know what I tell people? Like, cause I have like right now, even we're on my little pink tripod with my pink selfie light that I got from Amazon. And I literally take it with me everywhere. Like I'm literally known for having it with me. And my philosophy is this. This is literally this setup is how I make my money. So if I'm in a room full of strangers, I can't ask one of those strangers to like pay a bill. I can't ask them to pay the bill at this big house. I can't ask them to pay for my lifestyle. So for that reason, I'm not gonna be scared to whip my camera out and get my content. And just remember, everything you do is literally content. My boyfriend, we were just talking about that this morning. How every aspect of your life, if you remember to record it, that's content, and you can take that and make money off of it. You could be going to, I could have been going to buy this dress for this interview, but I could record the whole process. And now I have several different videos that I could put words over, put a compelling caption with a hook, promote the post, put some money behind it, and make money off the post. So I just feel like don't miss your opportunity to get content and don't overthink it. It's not that hard. It's literally just don't be scared to pull your camera out and pull that light out and that tripod out and get your content.
Don't be scared, huh?
Don't be scared.
Okay. Got it. So, finally, I want to ask you in regards to the things that you're going to talk about, some of the mistakes that people make when they're trying to venture out there that you've seen or that you yourself made. Because most people who are millionaires and billionaires made the biggest mistakes.
Oh yes.
So, are you a sports fan?
So.
Okay. Have you ever heard of Jerry Jones of the Dallas Cowboys?
I've heard of the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones sounds familiar, and my maiden name is Jones, so I feel like I probably should know this. But go
Okay.
ahead.
No, but the owner of the Dallas Cowboys is a multi-billionaire, but he went broke multiple times before he became a billionaire. So the biggest winners are the also quote unquote the biggest losers at first, but they're not losers. They had the
Because
biggest
no
losses.
loss is an L. It's just a lesson. You know what the difference between someone like him or someone like me, all the ladies that were on the call tonight. The difference is we take our L's or our losses, our lessons, and we get back up, we dust ourselves off, we learn the lesson from it, and then we either do this different, don't do that. Like we just keep going. And that's the determining factor. If you just don't give up, so many people are so close to the life that they desire, a life they could have never dreamed of.
That
So
part.
close, but they give up right before it's about to. Just always remember that before it gets so good and so sweet for you, it's always going to be the hardest. You're going to have a lot of spiritual warfare. You're going to fight a lot of battles, before then. But don't give up before you meet your breakthrough. Like somebody said, I think it was Steve Harvey. He's like, if you're going through hell, then keep going because why would you want to stop in hell? And I felt that, like, keep going. And then my grandmother, God rest her soul, she used to say, the road can't stay dark forever. Keep going down that road and it has to brighten up. Like nothing can stay the same forever. So no matter if it's good or no matter if it's the worst you've ever seen, it can't stay like that. So just keep going and don't give up. I think that's the number one thing. Don't be scared because God has not given us the spirit of fear. He gave us the spirit of power and love and of a sound mind. So go in your God-given power. don't give up. And there's nothing, literally, with this phone and these apps that they gave us, like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, literally nothing that you can't do. All you have to do is apply it and have some consistency. Keep doing it. Take the crickets. You know, a lot of people are like, but you have, you know, hundreds of thousands of followers. I have no followers. But I had to start from 0 followers, just like everyone else did. And I had to endure it when nobody liked my post and no one comment before I ever got to 1,000 or 500 or 3,000 comments. You know what I mean? So just keep going. Don't quit. And it will happen for you. If you do not faint and you don't get weary, you will, in due time, it shall come to pass. Yes.
Okay. You know what? I'm about to pass the offering plate because you just preached right there.
No, they do be calling me Pastor Barbie too.
You know what I'm saying?
I will preach to you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, Billionaire Bible Barbie or Billionaire. you know,
I like that.
Because, yeah, Billionaire Bible Barbie has brought it today. Thank you so much for that uplifting message on people. I hope you're still with me. If you are not, girl, I got enough. So thank you so much. And I think with most of you having a spiritual background, a spiritual foundation, I think it's absolutely apropos that you are having it, the Financial Freedom Conference at Nazareth Place, of all places.
Yes.
585 Franklin Gateway, Southeast 225, Marietta, Georgia 30067 on Juneteenth. A spiritual day for Black people, Saturday, June 14th, just outside of Atlanta in Marietta, Georgia. And Alexis says she's taking this on the road.
You might have to go with her. Our next city up is Houston, Texas. We're also going to hit Miami Beach, Florida. I just moved out to Miami, so I'm kind of back and forth between Atlanta and Miami. We're going to take this everywhere. It's just like ordained, God-given. We've been trying to do it for so long, and it's just the perfect timing for us to do it now. So I'm like, yeah, it's that time.
Absolutely. And we want the men to come as well as the women.
Yes, this is not just for women. Even though we are, women for, this is for everyone. Literally, it's not the girls club. It's for everyone. You guys can come too. Someone DM me and said, "Can guys come learn too?" And I'm like, "Baby, yes, come. You can come too." So
absolutely. So give them your Instagram and then give them where they can follow or find out more information about Financial Freedom Conference.
Okay, so my Instagram, you guys can go follow me at I am Billionaire Barbie. That's at I am Billionaire Barbie, just like how it's spelled, all one word, all together on Instagram. And you can go find your tickets for the Financial Freedom Conference on Eventbrite. Just type in Google Financial Freedom Conference, Eventbrite, Atlanta, Georgia, and we'll be the first one that pops right up.
Thank you so much. Blessings to you and the fellow ladies who are going to absolutely kill this. We're putting it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I receive that.
Give us that energy, give us that smoke, because y'all gonna bring the smoke.
Yes, we definitely are. They are in for a treat. You hear me? We have some powerhouse women on that stage. So I'm just so excited to bless everyone on Saturday.
Yeah, I am too. I got to be there now because you know
what I'm saying? You got to come. I would love to meet you.
I got to absorb some of them vibes because y'all's vibe is off the chart.
Now, you know something. When you say absorb some of those vibes, that's it right there. What he just said, you guys. Yes, you got to put yourself in these rooms so you can do absolutely that. Absorb these vibes because that's how you're going to do it. That's how you're going to take on that vibe and become that as well. So I love that she said that. You know, you got to come, Terry.
You know what I'm saying? I got skills. And then when I get there, you're gonna help me count.
Yes, I got you. Don't worry. The counting, just leave it up to me.
Okay. Thank you so much. God bless you.
You're so welcome. Thank you so much.
All right. Take care.
You too. Good night.